I didn't pass my evaluation. But I didn't fail either. So let's talk about it. So if you are new, welcome. It's just me can't even speak, documenting my journey to $50,000 a month. And yeah, we were having some hiccups there. We're having some bumps in the road. But let's talk about what happened. So last episode, I was like, yo, I'm going to use my coupon. I'm going to pass and everything's great. And then there was a Monday. There was a Monday where it just all fell apart. And yeah. So let's talk about it. So Monday, and the picture is here. I took my little take profit trader. And Monday the 29th, which is crazy how that was a month ago. Godly. I had one of those Mondays where I was paralyzed. I was like a week from it needing to be renewed, the subscription fee. And I just was like paralyzed. I couldn't trade. I'm watching the setup and I'm just sitting there and I was like, oh my God, just like get in, just do something. Well, unfortunately, when I was giving myself that really crappy advice, mind you, I was at 25,500. So I only had $1,000 more to go and I would have passed. And I was just sitting there like, yeah, come on, just do it. You got this. And that's when I somehow got to NQ. And, it went down plus 11 ticks. I was like, okay, we're in the game. And before you know it, it jumped to a negative 100 ticks. And because I forgot it was NQ, I'm thinking it's MGC, which is gold. It didn't alert like, hey, you're not losing $100. You're losing like $500. So, of course, in true NQ fashion, 120, 130, and I'm paralyzed, like, I don't know. And it hit 200 ticks, and I said, fuck. Because then it kicked in, like, oh, wait. You're not in MQ, right? So it's like the whole time, I'm just, yeah. But the point of it, and this is a horrible lesson to teach yourself, was I was not paralyzed anymore because I realized, okay, you just made a stupid decision. You lost $1,100. So I set myself back. And as you can see, so I'm gonna push this up a little bit so you see. So this is the 29th, negative 11. Came back the next day, $56. Yeah, not gonna get the job done. But if you look at the bottom of this, she didn't quit. She didn't give up. Look at the bottom of this. Right? A little negative again. And then I had to renew on the 4th. So she came back. And that is the lesson we'll talk at the end of this video. But that's what happened in the month of June. I choked. I had taken too long to actually pass my eval. Like I was not chilling, but I was like trying not to feel the pressure. If you can look at this, I was trying not to feel the pressure. I was like, no, just take your time. Like, so here's me taking my time. I was, I had the wins, the losses. And mind you, check out the profit. 72% wins. So it wasn't like I was completely horrible. It's just that my wins were not outweighing my losses. That was the biggest noticeable thing. And I think I wanted to show you guys. I have shown in another video. But like my, so I think my win rate was really well. But it's just, you can see all the other stats if you care about them there. This is how I finished in this month. So in July, we had the 75% win rate. So, I mean, like, amazing. Like, we were really getting to it. But I ran out of time. So that's what happened. So I went from 25,500 down to 24,153 and then came back 24,687. So this is where we technically ended here. This is kind of the finale. So not so bad, but let's just talk about the will to fight. In that moment, right, when you get to 24,153, you want to quit. You're like, whatever, I already failed. But I kept showing up. And I know we hear that all the time. It's probably one of the most annoying sayings, right? It's like, oh, keep trying, keep showing up. You can do this, keep showing up. But unfortunately, it wasn't good enough. My effort just wasn't good enough. And it just didn't work out for me. And so I didn't renew because I was already under 25,000 anyways. And so I learned probably a couple days later that Apex had a $20 version of the same setup, right? Rules a little slightly different. But I was like, you know what? Paper trading, I'm so good at, it makes no sense to go back to that. I was like, if I pay this $20, I get the same pressure of passing. I get the same pressure of like, oh my God, like, right? But it's $20. Take Profit Trader, and all these other ones are like $50 to $100. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to just pay the 20 because let me have all the emotion. Let me literally, stall. Let me have life issues. And so we will talk about that because as you can see, it's the 21st and I'm talking to you about the Take Profit version. I've already signed up for the Apex version. I want to say the 9th of July. So we've only been a couple weeks in. But I think it's a better value for sake of just getting yourself to pass. That's like the first hurdle. Can you pass? Then when you go live, can you even get a payout? And then when you get a payout, can you even get another one? There's so much psychology that happens within this that I think for $20, that's far better than getting smacked for $80 to $100 and keeping this process of like fear and stress and all of it. So I encourage you, instead of paper trading, just pay the $20. Just keep playing. Like they have a little package deal too. Like you buy 5 for $85 with a coupon. So it's like, yes, you do have to still pay an activation fee and all that stuff, but what do you care? Right now, you're probably failing. So rather have 5 accounts for $100 where you could just learn your strategy, learn yourself, see all your hiccups, because paper trading just isn't enough. I'm sorry. Like, this is not options where you can paper trade and it kind of feels like it's the same simulation. This is like, this is designed to make you fail. It's designed to take your money. I would rather lose $20 and know I can throw another 20 in than to be down $1,000 because I tried 10 times. And granted, they got coupons all the time. So that's the other tip. Go on Twitter, follow all the prop firms. Literally, they always got a coupon. And use their coupon. Don't use your favorite influencer because sometimes the terms and conditions are a little different. But I digress. So the new plan, $20, Apex, and just go through the motions of all of it. Now, going back to the lesson, I took too long to pass this. I should have been shooting for $300 to $400 a day instead of having that detached feeling and being okay with a $50 win, a $100 win. That was a big, big mistake. The second lesson I would say that I learned from this is that you have to shoot for more money. Like, I just, was that the same one? That probably was the same one. Was that the same lesson? I took too long. I need to shoot for more money. Those are the lessons. So, the next week, we will talk about this new prop firm experience, Apex, the $20 account one, because that's super important. And another episode, and you will probably see the same outfit because I'm about to just throw you some content. The next episode, we will do this new thing I'm trying out, which a lot of traders do once they get money. But I'm doing it early, so you'll want to subscribe. Like this video to continue on the journey with me. I mean, I'm as transparent as possible. Like, this is such a crazy time in my life. But I'm going to bring you along the way, so I hope you'll join me. See y'all in the next one.